The LEGO Spider-Man brand new day sets were just officially revealed by LEGO, and oh my gosh, there's a lot to unpack here. This set is $90 with a total of 534 pieces, which, yeah, the value there is iffy. We'll get to that in a bit, but let me gush over these minifigures first. Yeah, we're getting Tarantula for the first time ever in LEGO, and Tarantula must be prominent to this movie because they're in both this set and the other truck set. The design here has a really cool face print. I like the torso. The legs are almost great, but those would have been perfect dual molded. I know, sure, the alignment there is slightly off of it being something that would line up dual molded, but I would have just went for the dual molding. Have a little bit of, I guess, inaccuracy with the red there because it looks way worse that there's just like no side design of the red up top there. But yeah, is LEGO learning? The named minifigures in this set have new printing. Okay, well, Spider-Man has dual molded legs. But yeah, Spider-Man has dual molded legs. Like, yes, this is what we've wanted. Thank you. It's one step forward. Would love printing and dual molding for some of these characters. But yeah, thank you, LEGO. No plain legs. Boomerang is exclusive to this set. I love the printing on the torso and the face there, and even the legs look good. A lot of us have been wanting more detailed legs for these Marvel minifigures, which is something we could say with Spider-Man. We have dual molded legs, which the comic book Spider-Man sets recently have lacked dual molded legs. You can see that updated suit with awesome torso printing there and side arm printing and a slightly new face print. Scorpion is also exclusive to this set, and the design for the face, I love the scarring there. Torso is cool. Legs also have that problem where we don't have side leg designs of that gray, and I wish that was dual molded. So we're almost getting there with the legs. Just dual mold them for some of those missing parts, or just print on the side with the, you know, colors and printings that are missing. For accessories, seeing that tail attachment for Scorpion looks awesome. I like how that's attached with like a neck attachment and how there's different points to pose that up and down. Tarantula uses like spike pieces for daggers, but also at the bottom of their legs right there, which are attached with a whole stud. You can see that better in the truck set. Boomerang has boomerangs. And also there's a hot dog vendor in this set, which is kind of funny. This torso is actually from, I believe, Build a Minifigure recently, so that's not a new torso. The hair piece is from LEGO Friends. Actually, is this literally her as a minifigure, Aaliyah? I think that's the reference going on there. That's kind of funny. Well, there's a new Big Fig Savage Hulk, which I really like how we have the Hulk with the brown pants for the first time. That's super cool. The face print is new. It's slightly different from the one that we have with the Hulkbuster from this year. As for the build, the main focus is a Department of Damage Control office building, which is pretty dang basic. I mean, the whole play feature of this kind of relies on it being basic so that you could build it back up easily, which is by pushing this in, the whole building collapses. But this is the style of modular building that you could connect with the other sets that they've released recently as buildings that are on the smaller side for LEGO Marvel. And you can see how they also have this separate park bench section, which actually comes with 2 pigeons. I like that. The flowers are really pretty too. And the design at the side has all these different places you could place your minifigures. But yeah, there's not a good look at the interior here, which stinks because I like seeing like this little security alert thing right here, and there's like a roller brush, but for some reason LEGO did not give pictures of the interior. The most interesting build for me though is this New York hot dog cart, which says established 1962. Get it? That's Spider-Man's first appearance. And the design here has some more stickers that are pretty cute, like amazing deal, here's the menu, and then like juice. Would have loved if those were prints, but I'll work with stickers there. That has a lot of character to it. But yeah, I will admit, this is a $90 set that has a very bad price per piece ratio. You know, it's 534 pieces. However, based on what's included in this set, you know, the size of the building, the different builds, the minifigures, it's not a terrible price. Like, I think 70 would have been ideal here, but based on what's included with other LEGO Marvel buildings of this line, yeah, it's not the worst thing out there. It's not as bad as when I first read the leak that, oh yeah, this is a 534 piece set for $90. I do want to see more of the interior, and I don't know why LEGO is hiding that. We don't even have like a 360 degree view. Some more things to note is you could literally see a tarantula and a scorpion at the bottom right there as stickers on the side of the building. The smaller set for minifigures is this $50 Spider-Man prison transport chase. Honestly, this one is less of a value to me. I mean, this looks like something that should have been like a $20 set. Regardless, love the new Tombstone minifigure. That is incredible. Just great face printing right there. Tombstone has 2 facial expressions. Awesome torso printing. Only thing, no leg printing, no dual molded legs. That does feel off to me. But yeah, that's the best part of this set because there's like really no other exclusive minifigure except the torso of this generic Department of Damage Control driver. And yeah, that's just like a generic minifigure because you get the same exact Tarantula found in the biggest set, and you get the same exact Spider-Man found in the biggest set, which, to be fair, are both great minifigures, but this build is just very uninteresting to me. I like the interior, how you could fit a prisoner at the back, because I do like those police prison transport sets, because I always like vehicles where you have standing room inside, even though I guess this is technically like sitting room, but you know, like a little bit larger than just like a cockpit or like a driver's seat or anything like that. But the rest of this just looks really awkward, and here it kind of ends up looking like that old Hydra set from 2014. Like it's the return of this set, which I thought looked bad back then. It's a very weird looking armored truck, and yeah, there's some stickers at the side. You can see the little driver cockpit there, like a sticker at the front for like a control panel or something, and some weapons. There's some suspension to this vehicle, and also it has a stud launcher. It's a very awkward build if you ask me. So I'm much less digging this set because it's like, okay, I really just want this for Tombstone, honestly. Who is a great minifigure, to be fair. Finally, there's a large buildable figure, which they call the Spider-Man Hero figure, which is $100, which is interesting because this seems to be the same scale as the Iron Man that we got earlier this year. That was a little bit more pricey at $130. At first I was like, okay, this is a good companion to that Iron Man buildable figure from earlier this year, which oddly enough, that was 18 plus. This is 12 plus. But the more I look at it, the worse it gets. This pose just really exposed a lot here. Like there's a lot of awkward parts. These gaps right here at the hips, like he's just missing parts of his hip. You can see right through that. And yeah, this has a very robotic feel when, you know, Spider-Man has a skin-tight suit. Something like the Iron Man outfit works better because that is a robotic-esque mech suit, I guess you could say. That's probably not the right description. From a lot of angles, this looks robotic. But I will admit, this main pose right here looks good. That's probably the best way to display this. Because just how that's angled and everything, some of the more, I guess, straight edges don't show as much to me here. This is definitely the pose they want you to put it in. This one looks not that bad. Like, if you're going to pose these two, okay, the flaws aren't as visible. There's no platform here. Like, the Iron Man suit had a stand, but yeah, that could be an Iron Man suit that wasn't being worn by Tony Stark at the moment. So, like, a stand would make sense. But a platform would have been too long for, like, this pose. Then if you had it for the other pose, it would be, like, a different size. So I kind of get them nixing the stand. But yeah, from this picture, it looks strange with how the chest is built up there. That gap in the middle with the suit symbol is really awkward and kind of eye-catching. There's a lot of stickers here. You know, for such an expensive set, you would expect there not to be stickers for some of these suit details at the side. And something like the Iron Man set had no stickers. You do get prints though, like these parts are prints. This is a print. I also like the eye print right there. That's really cool, how you have that like silver lining. The torso is a print. At the hand, how those are connected to the arms, that's just an awkward bleeding through of gray there. LEGO needs to get better with that and just recolor that piece in different colors. Though, hey, we do get the ratchet joint in new colors at the elbows with a red and dark blue design. That is welcome. But it's still not a bad figure, and I like this so much better than, say, the busts from last year, like the Iron Spider bust. There's not really too much else to say here except that $100 is a little bit steep for this. Like, this does look like something that's $70 to $80, and if you look at price per piece ratio, it's 813 pieces. So it does feel overpriced, kind of like the other sets of this wave. And I don't think I said it for this specific segment, but yeah, you get the Spider-Man minifigure that's found in the other brand new day sets. Also an exclusive printed tile there. So that's it for the brand new day sets. There's one big elephant in the room, and it's where the heck is Punisher? I get it. Punisher is tied to more adult things for the MCU, TV, MA shows. There's a special coming out, which I'm sure will be rated R. That's probably why LEGO isn't putting Punisher in these sets. But the movie is going to be PG-13, brand new day, and Punisher is supposed to be a little bit more family friendly in this movie because of that. So I think they could have made the excuse to just slip Punisher in here. I mean, come on, you all made Echo based off of the Echo TV show, which was TVMA, and I know that was because of a change later in the game. Nobody cared back then. Nobody's really going to care right now when it's specifically a PG-13 movie that this character is in. Like, they made Punisher as a minifigure in the Daily Bugle set, and that is discontinued. That was $350, right? It's so unfair to not give us another Punisher, and let alone an MC one, which this would be the perfect chance. And I think adding Punisher to this truck set would have given it a little bit more value when it feels like the value is missing there. So let me know what you think of these sets in the comments below, and are you as sad that Punisher isn't in these sets as me? But also, are you as surprised at how much of a value that this set seems to be with such a bad price per piece ratio? Subscribe here for more LEGO news and commentary and honest LEGO takes, and I'll see you later. Seriously, you clicking that like button right now, leaving a comment, and clicking that subscribe button helps so much because the YouTube algorithm stinks. Peace out. Bye.